Welcome to our channel. Today, we will discuss about the visual element of theatrical form in the Philippines. Long before the different forms of theater we enjoy today, like straight plays and musicals, which are largely influenced by the West, the Philippines had many types of theater through the years. It's a rich performing arts tradition. At the end of this lesson, you will determine the different theatrical forms and its visual elements. The Philippine theatre comes in a variety of forms, and this includes religious and non-religious acts of production usually shown or performed during festivals, covering a wide spectrum of resources and origins, most of which are influenced by the Spanish and other Asian countries. Since the time of Dr. Jose Rizal, national hero, in the year 1898, shadow puppetry had been already formed in the Philippines. When he staged the play entitled Carillo, Rizal used a carton and a stick, and he positioned this at the back of a large white cloth using a candle to illuminate the back of the puppets to create the shadows. Shadow puppetry or shadow play is an ancient art form that uses flat, expressed figures to produce cut-out figures which are held together by sticks and sometimes threads to create movements which are shown behind a thin layer of cloth or screen and the light source to create the shadows. Shadow play is popular among various cultures and countries and has a long history of tradition, but the known origin was from a Chinese legend that traces shadow theater or puppetry when a court magician comforted a gloomy emperor by conjuring up his departed wife. A drama that is performed through dance movements, frequently with dialogue or sometimes even singing. Dance drama is popular for retelling of famous national literatures. The actors act out scenes through a complex gesture language, which imitates actions in real life and requires rhythmic body movements as an expressive public performances. These movements are often accompanied by other elements such as dialogue, pantomime, chants, and costumes. True, the main focus of dance drama would be the movement of gestures of actors, creating the right setup, props, and costumes go a long way. And just like any theater or drama performance, visual arts through costumes and settings play a big role in creating the right feel or ambience to deliver the message of the story of the dance drama. The earliest known form of organized theatre is the Comedia or Moro-Moro, created by the Spanish priests. It is usually performed during festivals or fiestas, and is performed in villages throughout the Philippines. Each performance for each village differ from one another on how it is treated through retelling, but all are fully of romance, melodrama, and the highlight which is the battle between the Christians and Muslim. All Moro-Moro plays follow a pattern of a love between affair between a Muslim Filipino prince and a Christian princess. Moros were portrayed as perpetual villains who always lose to Christians in the end. It depicts battles in a rather comedic way between Christians and Moros, as Muslims in the Philippines prefer to be called. In the Philippines, the Sarswela or Zarzuela is a play with song and dances usually written in prose, depicting the peculiarity or romance love among idealized Filipino characters that are often accompanied by topics of contemporary social, political, economic, or cultural issues for relevance and added interest, originating from the Spanish form of musical theatre and dramatic action carried through the alternating combination of song and speech, and incorporates vocal ensembles, various types of folk dance, and song. Zarzuelas are usually nationalistic in theme and plot, and are showcased by actors and actresses wearing traditional costumes, our Filipinianas, Barong Tagalogs, and other local wear in the conventional era. Philippine Sarswela depicts stories told in integrated local folklore projected by the actors' characteristics in costumes and traditional Filipino-inspired props. Some of these props are made out of materials made from local resources such as capis and rattan. During the season of Lent, one of the most famous events that are shown in the theater play of Senakulo, usually depicting stories and events from the Old and New Testaments related to the life, sufferings, and death of Jesus Christ. It takes at least 8 days to be performed, from Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday, in different places, on the street, on the stage, in a chapel or church. Traditionally, it is performed. Locals act as soldiers with menacing painted masks and armors and act out scenes even outdoors, making the costumes and props take a lot of thought and effort to be able to present the characters well, and also includes creating the stage when performed indoors and what backdrops to use for which scenario. All in all, the creation of costumes, props, and setting come together to support the creation of the whole production. That is all for now. We hope that you learned something today. Please click the subscribe button and get notified when we upload another video. Goodbye and have a nice day.